What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Aha. We're going back to their sophomore album, Scoundrel Days, 1986. I very much enjoy the opening tune, the title tune of the album. Still got to listen to it some more to incorporate the lyrics and get a better sense of exactly what the theme behind Scoundrel Days is. But musically, it was a remarkable track, and the singing was not only fantastic, but it was, again, in a sort of different idiom than if you asked me 2 weeks ago, Aha. It's like, well, I know Take On Me. But if I heard the singing on Scoundrel Days, I would have been very surprised. Now, by the time I've gone through Hunting High and Low, I'm not going to be, I have no more expectations. They've already been shattered, and so at this point, I'm just along for the ride, and we'll see what we hear and where we go. But yeah, bottom line, that was a great opening tune, and I mentioned before, I do often think about the way albums are composed, and it's not just you throw a group of songs in a bucket, shake it up, and there's your album. Bands that care and are considerate in the sense of wanting to create the best artistic, artifact or creation that they can. They put songs in order for a reason, and that they start a song, they start an album with a particular song for a reason. They'll end an album with a particular song for a reason. So that was a great tune to start it off with. And although you don't always see title tracks starting an album, you do in some cases. I've mentioned, there's been a couple of Duran albums, like All You Need Is Now has come into my mind, where there was a great opening tune that is also the title tune. So yeah, shout out to them for starting this album with that track. But yeah, this is the second tune, which is called The Swing of Things, which, it's a colloquial phrase often used to refer to just the way processes and environments and interactions often play out. So it's typically used to refer to an individual or a group's sort of integration with, like, vis-a-vis all those processes. And so if they're not doing things well and they're making mistakes and they're failing to understand what's happening, then they're not with the swing of things. They're sort of out of sync, and they're ultimately going to continue to experience problems before they begin to understand the swing of things and sort of get themselves rhythmically, whether that's literally or metaphorically, into line. Although, of course, the flip side of that is people who do very much understand the swing of things, so that when they jump into the process, they know where to target that, and they know not to look here when you're supposed to be looking there, and so on. So it refers, in a general sense, to the level of understanding and integration of a person or persons relative to some environs or processes. So again, that could manifest in a number of different ways, and it could be not only sort of like social or public, but it could be emotional. It could be if you don't understand the way that sort of relationships flow and ebb and sort of evolve and grow, and that what happens at the beginning of the relationship may or may not relate to what things will be in later circumstances and later conditions. So yeah, it could manifest on an interpersonal level, and if you're not hip to the swing of things, you could end up causing harm either to yourself or someone else. So I think there's a few different interesting ways it will go, or it could go. We'll have to see what it's like, but let's get to it. This is Aha from their album Scoundrel Days, and the tune is The Swing of Things. I like the sort of like harpsichord melody. Oh. Big sort of deep pads. You say the world's an even place. Oh. Again, not surprised in that I have no more expectations, but really kicked up. Say that I should care, that I should speak my mind. Synth bass, really. How can I speak of the world rushing by with a lump in my throat and tears in my eyes? Oh, have we come to that point of no turning back, or is it still time to get into the swing of things? Have you passed the threshold of like, okay, I realize I need to figure out exactly how to work with this, but is it too late already? The lump in the throat and the tears in your eyes.
Let's walk through this windless city. I go until the winter gets me. I'll sleep, you're asleep, my dear, in our letters away.
I love those little chime hits.
Oh, but how can I sleep with your voice in my head, with an ocean between us and pool in my bed? Oh, have I come to the point where I'm losing the grip, or is it still time to get into the swing of things?
They're profound songs. It's like you can feel the disconnect, but you don't know if it can be rectified.
When she glows in the dark, and I'm weak by the sight of his breathtaking beauty in which I can
Speaking of which, your voice,
there's a
man.
world full out there of people I fear, but given time I'll get into the swing of things. Yes, when she glows in the dark, and I'm struck by the sight, I know that I'll need this for the rest of my life.
What a tune. I like how they're setting it like he's a bit in the sky, in the distance.
What have I done? What lies I have told? I played games with the ones that rescued my soul. Oh, have I come to the point where I'm losing the grip, or is it still time to get into the swing of things?
What a song. Oh my god. Yeah, that was amazing musically and lyrically. And that one I felt like I did sort of pick up a little bit more where it was going. Whereas again, Scoundrel Days, I'm going to have to give some more successive listens to. I'll say that 3 times fast. But no, seriously, that was an amazing song. I really enjoyed that. And it was sort of like profound lyrically, precisely when it would get very like sweet and sort of exhilarating sonically. So yeah, what a tune. And again, what a way to start an album with these 2 tracks. So yeah, shout out to Aha. It's clear that this is going to be one heck of a journey. I'm already enjoying it. So shout out to all of you for being here, commenting, and again, passing along great information. So yeah, looking forward to going through the rest of the album. Do let me know what you think of the song. I'll see you next time. Peace.